Welcome. 2021 is just a few days away, so I decided to set up my work planner. I'm going to use the Hobonichi Techo 2021 Cousins, so I'm going to set up for 2021. Okay, before that, let me just show you. This is my previous setup. I'm using the Leathersmith's cover, but I'm not using a Hobonichi Cousin. This is Elia's Note planner, which I really like. It uses the Tomoe paper as well. I have been using it quite diligently, and the reason I don't want to use Elia Notes anymore because it's kind of cumbersome, because I have to pretty much write my dates and then write the top threes and to-dos and so on, and very difficult for me to plan put in some future notes. So I thought that if I have Hobonichi, which already predated, it will make my life a lot easier. So can you see I have put in some tabs for easy reference. I'm quite happy that I have actually used it quite well, and I think this year was the actual year which I have been using this system very good compared to my previous years. So there's a slot here for me to put my pens. I really like this. I think I have already have a review on this in my previous video. I will put a link up here. You just have a look at it. Okay, so for the 2021, the planner that I'm going to use is Cousins, and I am going to use the Filofax Folio in raspberry. I decided to make a change because I just wanted some colors for next year. So this fits easily in here. I'm so glad that Filofax decided to come up with a cover without the ring. Otherwise I would have needed to de-ring my planner. I am just going to put it in here. So yep, it fits perfectly inside. Okay, so I really like this color because it has a predated system, and if you take a look at my previous planner, although I have the calendar section, but I also write down my notes like for meetings and so on. So as you can see, it won't be enough to fit in the daily plan because they have provided only one page, and the next day it goes on to the next page. So if I want to have the system where I'm going to write my things, so I need a separate book for that, in which I am planning to use the Stalogy Editor Series 365 Days Notebook. I have just gotten this from Amazon, and because I've been watching a lot of reviews on the Stalogy saying that it's a very good bullet journaling planner. Well, I'm not going to do bullet journaling. It doesn't have page numbers, which I may have to add my own page numbers maybe somewhere around the corner, because what I'm planning to do is for whatever meeting notes or anything that I write in here, I'm going to write down the page number, and let's say I'm using that, I want to see back the note. All I have to do is on that particular day, I will just write down refer to page 205 or something, so I can immediately change to the other side, so this I am going to slot in right next to it. Okay, I really like this Stalogy because it's really soft, quite similar to the Hobonichi itself, and I love the fact that it is white paper. I just love writing in white paper. See, I think the previous one was also white. Yeah, previous one was also white, but this is like really white, which is good. And the grids are really small, perfect for my small writing. So let's see. So I have put my Stalogy here and my Hobonichi Techo 2021 Cousin here. Let's see if yes, it's perfect. It's chunky, but it's perfect. I'm really loving this because I like chunky planners. Okay, so yeah. So what my setup is going to be is, of course, I'm going to put my pen. This is the BIC Velocity 0.7. I like this a lot because it's perfect when you want to highlight your writings. It doesn't smudge. Same goes to the Sarasa Mark On, blue and red. Sarasa Mark On and the BIC Velocity does not smudge when you actually use your highlighter on top of your writing. So these are my pens that I'm going to use, but looks like, since I'm already struggling, I think I can only slot in this one in here, and it will go on the outside, I guess. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm pushing it a bit. Oh yeah, it's actually it's all right. It's not so bad. Okay, so now that I've already told you about my setup, okay, so of course I've already told you I'm going to later write down the page numbers here, nothing more on that. Okay, so this Hobonichi, I'm going to explain to you what I'm going to use for each part. I'm going to track down my payday, public holidays, and also school holidays, so that I will be able to know the public holidays and school holidays whenever I'm working. You know, sometimes I tend to like set up meetings and so on. I need to know whether it will collide with my daughter's public holidays, school holidays, and it will be easier for me to check on the holidays. And I'm not going to use it here. As for here, I'm just going to use for habit tracker for my workout, running, meditation, and vlogging. But usually I kind of suck at tracking my habits, so I'm not sure whether I will be able to complete it or not. But if you have any other idea that you use this site for, please post a comment at the comment box below. I would love to hear your ideas. And as for the page, monthly page, what I'm going to do is I'm going to track my appointments, and I'm going to write down my personal and work appointments here. So what I'm planning to do is, previously I was using this planner only for work. I don't really use for anything personal, but sometimes I miss certain things because my personal stuff is all on my digital on my phone calendar, and sometimes when I actually plan for my work things, I don't really check on my phone calendar, and I tend to forget. So I'm hoping that when I actually write down everything in here, so whenever I plan some things, I know that those things are going to collide with my personal plan as well. So basically this planner is going to be my work and my personal planner as a whole. I know that you might be thinking, well, digital calendar is better because you can just track on your phone. Yeah, it's true, but every time I use my phone, I pick up my phone to do something, I tend to get distracted because I have a lot of notifications on my phone, which I cannot shut it, because if I do, then I will miss important messages. So I can't actually shut the notifications. So yeah, that's a reason why I don't prefer so much to use my digital calendar at all. I do use it sometimes. So I'm going to track my appointments. I'm going to put in my public holiday stickers. This is Malaysian public holidays. For your information, I am from Malaysia, so I stick all these stickers from Art Tsunami, which I love and adore, by the way, because they are really cute. And then I'm also going to put a payday stickers and some appointments and weekly reviews or classes and so on. Okay, and so I'm going to color code them. My usual thing is black goes for work and blue is for my personal appointments. If you're wondering what I'm going to use it here, maybe some important tasks or appointments that I need to remember or to-dos that I need to do on a monthly basis, I will probably put it in here. Here I'm just going to leave it blank, or maybe do some decoration or don't do decoration at all. Okay, this section, this is the weekly calendar section. Since I've already mentioned that I'm going to use this as my personal and my work planner, I'm going to schedule my entire day in this. So these are going to be my schedule. The reason why I decided to use that, this schedule can track from 5 a.m. until 4 a.m. in the morning, which is like amazing. That means you are tracking 24 hours. That's awesome, actually. So I can really schedule my day perfectly here. For me, I think that I have been using my work planner pretty frequent, that I would definitely check out the section to see what is my next things that I am going to do. So that's why I believe that the system that I'm going to use is going to work perfectly for me. That part is done. Okay, next, this page, I don't know what I'm going to do, but probably I'm going to write down my goal for the year, but I haven't decided that. Let's see how it goes. Okay, this section here I'm going to use for my monthly task. Currently I am using Todoist as my inbox, where I jot down all my master task list, but sometimes while I'm in the meeting, I will remember something, or while I'm out not having my iPad, I tend to remember something which I jot down. I don't want to jot down anywhere in here. I just want to jot down on that particular month. So this page will be perfect for me. This is a sticker which I made on my own. If you like this, I will provide the link down below. You can download it. It's totally free, but the only thing is, I mean, you have to print it on a sticker paper and then you have to cut it and stick it on the page. So it's on the link below. Go ahead and grab yours. Okay, so for the daily page, I have my own system right now which works perfectly for me. For the past 8 to 10 months, I have been able to really do my things. I don't feel disappointed when I don't do certain works, because the way that I'm doing my task right now gives me a total satisfaction. It works wonderful, and I've managed to accomplish so many things, and I don't have like to-do list or decision fatigue at all because of the new system that I'm having. If you are interested, I could actually share with you my previous planner, because the previous planner is the one which I have been working on. I will put it on my next video for you to see. Okay, so that is what I'm going to do. So here I'm going to just do my priorities, my appointments here, and then to-dos, some notes, upcoming and follow-up. So I will be dividing it, and also I mentioned that if I have taken any notes from these pages on my Stalogy, I will be putting in writing it down somewhere around here. So not much decoration, because this is going to be an effective planning for me. So yeah. Okay, so I pretty much told you what I'm going to do. Okay, at the back here you have a lot of pages that have been, I mean, it's in Japanese. Of course, I'm not going to understand. What I've done is I have put in some grid, my own grid paper, and I stuck it here. Well, it's not perfect. I didn't do it perfectly actually, because it's difficult to give you like an entire page actually. So if you are interested to get this page, well, the initial one, the squares are too small, so that's why you can see it's too small. And then after that, I managed to get the grid size that I wanted, which is the 4mm. If you are interested to get this, I will also put the link down below. You can download it totally free. All you need to do is just print it on your sticker paper and cut it. So that's it for my planner. I am going to do all the things that I have told you about now, which is going to write down all this tracking stuff, and then so that's all. I hope you have enjoyed my video. Thank you for watching. Nice, right? Chunky. It's nice to carry, you know. It's a really beautiful color actually. I really love this. So I will just, when I go to work, open it and start writing down my stuff. Oh yeah, it doesn't Oh yeah, it's not going to work. It's going to be a bit awkward though. But let's see how it goes. Maybe I'll change this to here and that goes here. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so thank you for watching and have a nice day. Bye. Hey everyone, I just wanted to share on the pens. Earlier I actually described that this big Velocity 0.7 is good, but actually it smudges quite a bit on my Hobonichi. It's very bad. I don't know where I actually saw that the big 0.5 was recommended, but I think I mistakenly saw it for other book. Could be one of the reviews of Stalogy, because when I actually tested on the Stalogy book, the big velocity does not smudge when I highlight it on top of it, but it does. Although I mean it doesn't smudge, but it tends to bleed at the back. So it's not, I mean I guess it's fine actually. I can use this for my Stalogy, but definitely not for my Hobonichi. My Hobonichi, when I actually tested the pen, the Sarasa Mark On is the best, because as you can see, this one I actually highlighted on top of it. After a while it dries and it doesn't smudge at all, but this one, after I write, like what's it, 5 seconds after I write, I highlighted on it, it does smudge, but it's little. So whereas this one, despite about 10 to 15 minutes later, when I actually highlight on top of it, it's still smudge. So this is really liquidy. The good thing is, I mean, you can use fountain pen on this because it doesn't bleed at the back, but I know that when you use fountain pen, you really have to wait quite a while for it to dry, otherwise it's going to smudge all over your Hobonichi. Like, check this out. These are the marks caused by the ink. So yeah, that's a sucky part of using Hobonichi with Tomoe paper, because you gotta be really careful with the type of pen that you choose. See, I actually wrote this down. I mean, it doesn't smudge, it's pretty okay, but it went here, you know. So yeah, that's on the pen.